Are you thinking about replacing the roof on your home but don't know where to begin with how much it should cost? In this video, I'm going to break it down using real industry data and show you exactly how to estimate what it should cost to get your roof replaced before you ever call a contractor. Now, I've been in home improvement for a long time, and I got to tell you, the most important thing that other people should know about it is that you don't really have to speculate about how much projects like this should cost, because there's already a Kelly Blue Book for all of this stuff. Every year, the Journal of Light Construction publishes something called the Cost versus Value Report. It's one of the best tools that we have for estimating what major home improvement projects should cost on average. This report collects data from contractors, realtors, and their estimating software to calculate the average market price of projects like roof replacement broken down by region. The cost versus value report is available online for free. It will give you regional data for free as well. If you want it more specific, down to, say, the level of a city or a zip code, you will have to pay a small fee for that. So let's look at what the cost versus value report says about a shingle roof replacement. Let's look at an asphalt shingle roof replacement. This is most people's roofs. This would not include products like a metal roof or roofs that have expensive custom products on them like ceramic tiles. This is ordinary asphalt shingle roof replacement. Also important to notice that what we're talking about is not just laying a new layer of shingles over existing shingles. We're talking about a roof replacement. When we talk about roof replacement, we usually mean removing the old shingles, replacing any wood that may be rotten or damaged in the roof, talking about adding a new fiberglass underlayment, not using felt paper, tar paper, or other cheap builder's grade materials. We're talking about replacing pipe boots. We're talking about redoing flashing on exterior elements like skylights and chimneys. We're talking about adding a drip edge, adding starter shingles, and, in my opinion, most importantly, including at least a good, reliable 25-year warranty. The cost versus value report assumes a 3,000 square foot roof. That's bigger than most people's roofs, so the total price that they give may feel high if you don't dig into the details. To get your average cost per square foot, which is how pricing usually works with roofing, just divide the total cost for your region by 3,000. In 2024, that's usually between $8 and $12 per square foot, depending on where you live. Now that you have your price per square foot in mind, it's time to measure your roof. The tool that I use is a tool called Roofer. There are other tools on the market that people use, like Eagle View. I'll put links to each of these in the video description. I use Roofer because it comes with a free trial, and for most people, you don't need to use this tool very often unless you're a professional contractor. To use Roofer, first, you create your free account, open your dashboard, click on the Measurements tab, click DIY Measurements, type in your address. Now draw around the edges of your roof. I've used a sample house here to show you what this might look like so far. You'll have eaves, valleys, ridges, and other elements highlighted to show the edges of the house. You'll then add your ridges, your hips, your other features, label each line appropriately, and then you'll estimate the pitch using Google Street View. There's a button for this on Roofer's dashboard. When measuring the pitch, you want to get as close as you can. The pitch plays an important role in determining the square footage of your roof. And then when you're all done, click Generate Report. The square footage of your roof based on your measurements will appear in the upper right-hand corner of the report's first page. Now, simply multiply the square footage of your home by your region's average price per square foot. That's a good ballpark estimate for your roof replacement. You'll see I've broken out here how the numbers might work with the sample home that I've chosen where I live, which is in the mid-Atlantic region. That's the region I'm using on the cost versus value report. Now, this is an average price. There may be features unique to your roof that may push that price a little bit higher. So, for example, if your roof is very steep, if your roof is richly contoured with lots of bump outs and, turreted features and that kind of thing, or if you need a lot of interior wood replaced, which can be the case if your roof is very old, or if you need additional features added like a ridge vent, that may bump your price a little bit higher. By the same token, if a contractor offers you a price significantly below this average, I would just have a lot of questions about how they're doing that. Do they have discounts available for things like a flexible install schedule? Are they reducing your warranty, or are they cutting corners on materials? Are they trying to just get their foot in the door and waiting until your roof is removed before trying to charge you for wood replacement? Just make sure that even if a contractor offers you what sounds like a great price, you understand exactly how they're getting there. You understand the materials that they're using, you understand how reliable their warranty is, and you understand any discounts that they're offering you. If you're looking for ways to reduce the price of your roof replacement without reducing quality, I would ask about things like replacing branded version of roofing products with generic versions. For example, in my company, we use the Owens Corning duration shingle and the Owens Corning version of the fiberglass underlayment. Where price is an issue for some homeowners, we can switch to more generic versions of these products without reducing product quality. It may reduce the warranty that's available from the manufacturers of those products, but the products are otherwise the same. You can think about it as using the generic version of a drug instead of the brand name version. Other ways that you might save money include things like asking about off peak install times, scaling back warranties on parts or labor if that saves you some money. And remember, when a salesperson from a contractor is in your home, that salesperson will often say something like, I can get you the best price while I'm in your home. The reality is that person is usually telling the truth about that. That salesperson often works on a commission and has a strong incentive to earn your business while they're in your home. If you like the company, if you like the product, you just don't like the price, feel free to beat up that salesperson a little bit on price because that person will usually have a little bit more wiggle room than they might be saying up front. Thanks for watching. If you found this video to be helpful, please give it a like and a share and give us a subscribe. Check the description below for links to Roofer and other tools that we use in measuring houses, including Eagle View and Hover, and our regional price guides. If you're shopping for a roof, just remember, ask lots of questions, get detailed estimates, don't settle for vague numbers, only take firm commitments. Thanks for your time as always. Bye-bye.